Hello world and welcome to Elevated Intuition. Today we are looking at my haul from the Denver, Fossil, Mineral, and Gem and Jewelry Show. So this is a huge show and I bought some crystals and jewelry. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Like I have this whole bag. And I highly recommend if you go to a show like that, you bring a bag because this is wholesalers. They're not packaging this stuff up nice. Like this is the nicest kind of package you're gonna get from them. So let's take a look at what I got. Oh, and this show, oh my gosh, it is no joke. It is amazing. There's like basically 2 arenas full of stuff. And then all of the areas in between. They say it's about the size of 5 super Walmarts and 11 miles of tables. So in those 11 miles of tables, this is what I found. I'm gonna start off with the rings because they're cute. So this is Larimar ring right there. And then this is pyrite. I haven't seen the pyrite rings. I definitely like Larimar jewelry is always on my list. I'm always going to gravitate towards that. I love Larimar. And then this ring is really cool. It is, I don't know if you can see it here. It is quartz. It's rutilated quartz, which means if you see the lines that run through that, that's titanium. And it is green rutilated. The titanium is different colors based on the minerals that are nearby. So I forget what causes green. Usually you'll see gold, and I know that sulfur causes gold. So those are the rings. And this has kind of been on my list for a while, something like this. Excuse me while I do this. Probably should have done this ahead of time, but you know, it's a surprise, right? Part of it is opening it. Oh, surprise for you. Anyway, this was absolutely worth purchasing there because any other place it would have been really expensive. It goes by, they sell this stuff by weight. Kilograms, that kind of thing. So if you're not familiar with like how much something weighs, you might have to, they'll weigh it for you and they'll tell you, but you know, so I've been looking for something like this. So I'm very, very happy. Let's get the rest of the stuff. Okay. This is really interesting. I hadn't seen anything like this. This is pretty hefty. Again, sold by weight. This is blue kayanite in quartz, and then they polished it. Kayanite looks like this. So you get an idea. Blue kayanite in quartz. I thought this was kind of expensive when I got it, but just wanted it. And then I looked it up and I'm like, actually I got a pretty good deal on that. That's another thing. It can be like super overwhelming when you go to a show like this if you don't look at crystals every day. So you don't know if you're getting a good deal or not. So I highly recommend if you're gonna go, you kind of have a wish list, and this was on my wish list. My mom asked me to get her just a quartz tower. So you can see that one, and then this is a bigger one. And this is funny. So last year I went and like there was not a booth at that show, I swear, that didn't have a huge either quartz or amethyst or whatever stone that was carved into a male unit. So there, like But I couldn't find one this year, which is good. I just was gonna, like, my mom wanted a quartz tower, so I was gonna take a picture of it and send it to her and ask her if this is what she was thinking. I couldn't even find one to do that. So it's actually a positive for me that I couldn't do that. And I'm sure she appreciates that. So I hope that trend is going away. And this was from another vendor. This is a bat. And this is agate, druzy agate. So they had a ton of them, and I went with a lighter one because my background is dark, but they had some really cool dark ones. And then, you know, obviously just looking at the pattern and where the druzy is. Here's some smaller stuff. Oh. I couldn't leave without getting a little cactus. They had some larger ones, but the little one's just fine. And then a moon. I just liked the way that the crystal was coming off the back of that. And then these were interesting. I hadn't seen this kind of stone before. If you know what it is, let me know, because it didn't have the name written down. I just really liked the swirly patterns of it. And it just is like little tiny crystals on like almost a sandstone maybe. And there's the heart. That's not even the shiny side. That's the shiny side. So maybe it's carved out of like a piece of a geode, I would assume. But I am not an expert. So this came from the same place as the polished blue kayanite. I think this is rubellite. These like actually glow with a black light. But I loved it. It's so pretty. And yeah, this is from one of my favorite places. I got some really great places. It was in a tent outside. So there's a lot of space inside, and then they have tents outside, and they have a tent outside and then a place inside. I don't know, it's madness, the whole place. But this is a green opal. So, and we have this, I think this is picture jasper. I'm a sucker for hearts. If you watch any of my videos, you know that I really like the crystal hearts. And then one more. That's carnelian. The red is carnelian. And they had a lot of carnelian hearts that like were just straight up carnelian, but I just thought this was really pretty with the pattern. And then this one. And I don't know what this is, but really liked it. So my husband helped me. He liked the earthier tones, and this was like his favorite that he wanted. So that is my haul, what I got. It was just like it's a really fun thing to go and do. The Denver Gem Show is one of like the largest gem shows, if not the largest in the world. It's really cool because there's a lot of vendors that come in from overseas. The only other place where I would walk around and hear more people talking in different languages was the Tour de France. So because I would walk down the street and you would hear like all these different languages being spoken when I was there, and that's the same kind of thing here. So I think the gentleman that I bought these from they came in from Greece. This guy, I think he was Turkish. There was another guy who, you know, was from Pakistan, just all over the place. So that's really cool too, because you get to kind of mingle with people from all over the world. So that is what I got from the Denver Gem Show. And let me know what your favorite piece is, what you would be looking for when you go there. I tried to take pictures, but for some reason my pictures didn't come out, the ones in the arena, because it's just like booths upon booths upon booths of stuff. Oh, and the fossils there. I'm not really into fossils, but if you are, it's insane. Like, there was like a whole prehistoric horse, like the whole skeleton was there. It was crazy. Tons of different dinosaur bones. And then jewelry, because I'm not into jewelry either, really, because I mean, I love my rings, of course, but I don't make my own jewelry. You could find just this type of piece. It's called a cabochon. And of all different sizes, of all different types of gems and gemstones, opals. There's huge opal dealers there. Like, there's actual jewelry stores that go there to buy opals and then use it down to like somebody who would be making like this pyrite ring or cabochons, these types of cabochons, you know, where they wrap the wire around it. So I think my favorite piece is probably this, because this is something I've wanted for a while. And I think retail, if I would have gone and paid retail for this in a shop, it would have been like what everything on here costs. So that was worth it. The other fun thing is, like, you will see different crystal and gem shops from all over the country. They go there, and then they're wholesalers. So if they're not big enough to send somebody to this gem show, we ran into a guy who is actually, he sells to different little shops. So he's a wholesaler buying from the places. So obviously if you buy in bulk, you're going to get a better deal than I did, because I'm just buying one piece here at a time. And again, they sell by weight. So a lot of times you'll see something and it looks like it's marked really weird, and it's because they sell by weight. And usually they'll have signs like it's $18 per gram or kilo. I don't even know. So that's how, like, not often I buy things by weight, but yeah, totally worth it. A lot of fun to go. Oh yeah, I was going with the jewelry thing. Beads, miles and miles and miles and miles of beads, and different necklaces, and so many different jewelry. And if you're looking for like a really cool statement piece, or something that looks like medieval, or something that looks what's that science fiction-y type thing that they do? Steampunk, something that looks steampunk. You can find that there, or you can at least find the components to make it for yourself, or you can just go and like buy things that look interesting to you. So that's what I have for you today. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what your favorite was, what you think is cool, because like I haven't seen any green opal stuff even like this. So that's what, I didn't really have a list other than my mom wanted a quartz tower. So that was the only thing on my list, but I just wanted to go and buy things I'd never seen before, which were like this. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.